Hello students, myself Mahima Laharia from Vijayanagar College Hospital. Welcome you all in my YouTube channel Pacific Chemistry classes. Students, I hope you are watching my videos regularly, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. So today's topic is our organic reactions. That is our mainly today I will cover the substitution reactions. So let us just talk about the organic reactions. So whenever we are hearing about reactions, so what click in our mind? कोई भी एक रिएक्टेंट मॉलिक्यूल किसी के साथ रिएक्ट होके क्या देगा आपको? एक डेफिनेट प्रोडक्ट. सो लेट अस सी इफ ए सबस्ट्रेट is attacked by any reagent, it will give you a definite product. Sometimes the formation of the product by the substrate takes place through the formation of an intermediate. And जब भी हमारा intermediate formation होगा तो हम क्या बोलेंगे इसको? There is a formation of a transition state. एंड ट्रांजिशन स्टेट फॉर्मेशन इज अ वेरी अनस्टेबल. ये बहुत शॉर्ट पीरियड के लिए फॉर्म होता है एंड अगेन इट विल गेट कन्वर्टेड टू द सून इट विल फॉर्म द प्रोडक्ट. सो व्हाट वी कैन से दैट सिंपल रिएक्शन कंसिस्ट ऑफ ए सबस्ट्रेट मॉलिक्यूल, अ रिएजेंट एंड द प्रोडक्ट. सो सबस्ट्रेट आपका कुछ भी हो सकता है. यू हैव सो मेनी ऑर्गेनिक स्पीशीज लाइक अवर एल्केन्स, एल्काइंस, अल्कोहल्स, एसिड, एनीथिंग. एंड रिएजेंट्स मेनली इन ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री आपने सुने होंगे ना, इलेक्ट्रोफाइल्स, न्यूक्लियोफाइल्स. सो दीज आर अवर रिएजेंट्स. आई विल नॉट गो इन डिटेल इन दिस वीडियो, बट इतना है, द वर्ड मीनिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोफाइल इज इलेक्ट्रॉन लविंग, means which is having the positive charge like our H plus and our K plus, Br plus, like this. So all these species, if they are, so these are our electrophilic. And nucleophile which is having the negative charges, means which are having the negative charge, cyanide, OH minus, Br minus, etc. So there are many nucleophile reagents and electrophilic reagents. So this video mainly we are talking about the reactions, substitution reactions. So just we can classify the organic reactions in our mainly these categories. So first is our substitution reactions, second elimination reactions, addition reactions, rearrangement reactions, and pericyclic reactions. So now let us have a look what are our substitution reactions. So what are substitution reactions? Substitution reactions, you can see this example. Methane is reacting with the chlorine in the presence of UV light to form our methyl chloride and HCl. So what is going on this reaction? So this is our substrate, this is our reagent, and it is forming the product, methyl chloride. So you can see, students, the 4 hydrogen atoms are there. So any one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by the chlorine in the presence of UV light. So the product is formed as our methyl chloride. So we can define the substitution reaction as the reactions in which one of the atom or the group which is directly attached to the carbon atom is replaced by the another atom or the group. For example, this methane reacts with the chlorine to form our methyl chloride. It can also be your methane CH3 or our Br group. Any group can be replaced by the another atom or species. So we can say that the substitution reaction mechanism can be classified further again by the free radical mode or electrophilic substitution reactions and nucleophilic substitution reaction. So students, let me say one thing, that free radical substitution reactions already I hope you know very well when we are taking this example of the methane and the chlorine. So this Cl2 molecule is breaking down into the free radical species. So means there are many examples for the free radical substitution reactions. Electrophilic substitution reactions, when you are talking about our aromatic compounds, means benzene and all, benzene easily undergo the electrophilic substitution reactions. And our alkanes, means our basically aliphatic hydrocarbons है ना, हमारा primary alkyl halides and our tertiary alkyl halides, they undergo nucleophilic substitution reactions. So this video I am going to explain you about the nucleophilic substitution reactions in details. So students, let us take one example of our alkyl halide. So this is simple alkyl halide RX, and when any nucleophile attack on this molecule, what we have discussed, हमारा जो bond attach होगा, it will substitute this halogen with the help of our nucleophile. So this nucleophile will attack this molecule of substrate alkyl halide and it will replace this X with the help of OH. So we will get the product as our alcohol and the leaving group will move from here. So the nucleophilic substitution reactions, here this we can write in a shorthand like SN. So nucleophilic substitution reaction, And this reaction, we have to identify the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of one species or both the species. So if the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of both the substrate and the nucleophile, then it will be termed as our SN2 reactions. And if the rate of reaction depends only upon the concentration of the substrate molecule, means only on the Rx, so we will say them as SN1 mechanism. So we can say the nucleophilic substitution reactions are classified into two main categories, SN2 and SN1 reactions. Simple nucleophilic reactions can take place between our any substrate and a reacting agent, attacking agent. So students, in this reaction of we can see alkyl halide is our substrate and it is attacked by our nucleophilic species. So nucleophile is having a negative charge and the examples can be cyanide minus, OH minus, Br minus, and they are nucleus loving. So you can see alkyl halide, मतलब जैसे आपका CH3Cl है, हेलोजन मॉलिक्यूल होगा, तो we can see this is a polar covalent bond है ना, and carbon is having the partial positive charge and the halogen is having the partial negative charge. So definitely when the nucleophile will attack, it will attack on the positively charged carbon atom. So, and one of the atom which is directly attached with the carbon is replaced or substituted by our nucleophilic. So, in a nucleophilic substitution reaction, the attacking reagent is a nucleophile. And when we talk about electrophilic substitution reactions, the attack will be done by the electrophiles. Nucleophiles are the nucleus loving, means they love the positive charge. And electrophiles are our electron loving, means they will attack on the negative charge. For example, our electron rich species is benzene ring. So हम लोग electrophilic substitution reactions aromatic compounds में पढ़ते हैं, benzene में पढ़ेंगे. So when any nucleophile attacks on an alkyl halide, it will form a substitution product and our one leaving group is eliminated. So this is a simple nucleophilic substitution reaction example, attack of a nucleophile on a alkyl halide to form a product and the leaving group. So now let us see the details of our nucleophilic substitution reactions. Substitution reactions are classified into two categories, that is SN2 reactions and SN1 reactions. When you are in higher classes, then there will be SNCB type also. So, but today I am going to explain you about the SN2 and the SN1 reactions. So, SN2 reactions are also termed as the bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction because the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of our substrate as well as the nucleophile. So we can just write it as our rate of reaction depends directly proportional to the concentration of our substrate as well as the nucleophile. So these reactions are termed as our bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions, and SN1 means unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions because the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of only substrate molecule. And simple difference we will discuss in last also. Our SN2 reactions are the mainly properties of our primary alkyl halides and our SN1 reactions are mainly the properties of our tertiary alkyl halides. So now let us first discuss the SN2 reactions. Friends, SN2 mechanism, why we are saying it is a bimolecular nucleophilic substitution, because here the rate of reaction will depend upon the concentration of two species, that is our substrate as well as our nucleophile. As the word nucleophile is there, so we can see this an example of a methyl bromide. It reacts with our nucleophile to form a product, that is our methyl alcohol. So students, what is our attacking reagent here? It is our OH minus, and ये हमको ध्यान रखना है, it is attacking from the back side, है ना, back side attack करता है. the hydroxide ion जैसे approach करता है carbon per side opposite to the bromine atom. So this is because both the hydrogen ion and the bromine atom both are electron rich. So it is natural that because negative charge will repel each other, so ये back side से आके attack करेगा. As we know that the carbon electronegative charge is less than the bromine, तो ये positive होगा. So ये negative means OH minus या nucleophile negative charge species है, it will attack on the positive charge carbon atom from the back side. तो हमें SN2 mechanism में क्या ध्यान रखना है? Back side attack by the nucleophile on the positive charge carbon atom. And what happens when it attacks? जब वो ये अटैक करेगा तो धीरे धीरे हमारा ये बॉन्ड हमारा मेकिंग स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, एंड जो ब्रोमीन था वो हमारा ब्रेक होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. means the bond formation of OH minus takes place एंड द Br माइनस हमारा बॉन्ड ब्रेकिंग, ये टूटना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा एंड ये OH माइनस हमारा जुड़ना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा धीरे धीरे. सो दिस हाफ broken bond is shown. It means that the bond formation and the bond breaking is taking place. OH minus जुड़ रहा है and Br minus हमारा वहां से eliminate हो रहा है because this will be the leaving group. And in last, what the product is formed, our methyl alcohol. The most important thing is here is to notice that formation of a transition state. As in the beginning I told that sometimes the substrate is directly converted to the product without the formation of a transition state, and sometimes the transition state formation takes place here. So in our SN2 mechanism, a transition state is formed and the reaction is a single step. There is no second step reaction. Students, now let us have a look on the transition state here. So you can just see the half bond formation takes place of our OH minus and our Br minus, as the partial negative charges are shown here. And the most important thing is there, here you can see the carbon is having the 5 valency state. So this is also termed as the pentavalent state of the carbon, and this step, this transition state, you can also say it appears to be like of a spoke of a wheel. If you have seen a wheel of any, means this our bullock cart and all ना, तो वहां पर आपको बिल्कुल वैसे ही दिखाई देगा, बैलगाड़ी का पहिया जैसा है ना. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज अवर स्पोक ऑफ ए व्हील एंड हियर द कार्बन इज इन द पेंटावेलेंट स्टेट एंड सून इट गेट कन्वर्टेड टू अवर product. And the another important phenomena which is taking place in our SN2 mechanism is the Walden inversion. So student, what is our Walden inversion? You can see this carbon atom, all the hydrogens were inclined towards the left hand side, but after the reaction all the hydrogens are on the opposite side of the methyl bromide. आप देखेंगे methyl bromide में all the hydrogens are facing towards the left hand side, but here all are facing towards the right hand side. तो यहाँ पे हमारा जो configuration था, it is just inverted, reverse inversion हो गया. So this phenomena is known as our Walden inversion. You can see what is the Walden inversion. It is the inversion of the configuration in both the cases. So this is also known as the inversion of an umbrella in a strong wind. जब बहुत तेज बारिश होती है तब क्या होता है, आपका छाता जो होता है, अम्ब्रेला जो होता है, जस्ट अपसाइड डाउन हो जाता है. So this phenomena is termed as our Walden inversion. Once the configuration, all the hydrogens are towards the left hand side, and just after the reactions all will change their configuration towards the opposite of the first configuration. So in our SN2 reaction, what the things we have to remember, it's a backside attack takes place by our OH minus nucleophile, and the formation of a transition state takes place here, and a pentavalent species is formed. Carbon is in the pentavalent state and it is termed as our spoke of a wheel. The phenomena of Walden inversion takes place here. Walden has studied first this phenomena, so the term is Walden inversion. And the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of both the species, our substrate, that is our alkyl halide, methyl bromide we have taken here, and the nucleophile. So the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of both the species, and the rate determining steps involves participation of both the substrate and the nucleophile. So this is our SN2 mechanism. In our SN1 mechanism, the rate is proportional to the only substrate, not the nucleophile. So this is our only, the rate is depending on the concentration of only one species, so it is a first order reaction. So hence we can say it is a unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions. And in the beginning also I have told that our tertiary alkyl halides follow our SN1 mode, and our primary alkyl halide follows the SN2 mechanism. And just have a look on the primary, secondary and the tertiary carbon atom. What is the primary carbon atom? When a carbon is directly attached to a single carbon species, and when carbon is attached with the 2 carbon atoms, it is a secondary. When a carbon is attached with the 3 carbon species, it is our tertiary carbon atom. So tertiary alkyl halides, they follow our SN1 mode. So it is a 2-step mechanism. In the first step, the alkyl halide ionizes to give a planar carbonium ion. Why we are saying is a planar? Because the carbon is in the sp2 hybridized state. And student, अगर आपको याद होगा तो sp2 hybridization में हमारा planar species form होता है, trigonal planar molecule form होता है. So in the first step, our tertiary butyl bromide will undergo ionization to form our carbocation and our bromine ion. The first step is our slow and it is the rate determining step. As we know that the slow step is the rate determining step. So rate only depends upon the concentration of our tertiary butyl bromide single first order reaction. What is the second step? So the nucleophile can now attack, as it is a planar and we know the 120 bond angle है, there is a lot of space. जो हमारा OH minus OH minus nucleophile है, it can come and attack from any side, either from this side, either from this side. So it will attack on the carbocation. It is a plus positive charge species, and so nucleophile will come and attack from any side, and our product will form tertiary butyl alcohol. So here you can see that no change in the configuration takes place, means there is no change in the inversion. मतलब जैसे हमारा SN2 में हुआ था वहां पर हमारा कॉन्फ़िगरेशन जस्ट ऑपोजिट हो गया था. यहाँ पर CH3 अगर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में है सारे फेसेस, तो ये CH3 भी हमारे सेम फेस में है. सो देयर इज नो चेंजेस इन द there is no change in the configuration of our substrate. Tertiary butyl bromide, it form our product, our tertiary butyl alcohol. So let us see both the steps together, that our SN1 is our two-step mechanism. In the first step there is a formation of a carbonium ion, and the second step attack of a nucleophile takes place. So students, just have a quick look on our reactions once again. So substitution reactions can be classified into two categories, SN2 and SN1 reactions. SN2 is our bimolecular nucleophilic substitution and SN1 is our unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. The rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of our substrate as well as nucleophile, and in the SN1 the rate of reaction depends upon only in the substrate molecule. SN2 reactions are the speciality of our primary alkyl halides, and SN1 are the speciality of our tertiary alkyl halides. Now SN2 reaction, what the simple way to represent a substitution reaction is that when any nucleophile species will attack on the alkyl halide molecule, the product form and the leaving group will be eliminated, and our nucleophile will be substituted in place of any other halogen atom. So now in our SN2, what the things we have to remember: in SN2 the attack of nucleophile takes place opposite to the halogen atom, means a backside attack हो रहा था. और यहाँ पर हमारा main important step क्या था? It is a single step reaction and the transition state formation takes place. The rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of both the species, that is substrate as well as our nucleophile. It is a second order reaction, and in our bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, Walden inversion takes place. What is Walden inversion? It is the inversion of an umbrella in a strong wind. And we can just say that our transition state formation takes place, and it appears just like a spoke of a wheel, and the carbon is a pentavalent state here. Now we can say that in our SN1 mechanism, it is a two-step process. Rate of reaction depends only on the concentration of a substrate molecule, and in this our formation of a carbocation takes place, and this carbocation then finally attack of our nucleophile will takes place, and it will form our main product, that is a tertiary butyl alcohol. And in this there is no inversion of the configuration takes place in the SN1. Both the configuration are same, and the beginning and the ending. So this is all about our SN1 and SN2 reaction. Students, if you about SN2 and SN1 reactions, bimolecular nucleophilic substitution and the unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reactions, if you like my video, please share with your friends, and I hope you have already subscribed my channel. In my next video, I will try to explain the differences between the SN1 and SN2. Thanks for watching.